Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. And it's funny, I was just driving down Las Vegas Boulevard to come to the Pepper Mill, which is where we shoot our film and our video and everything. And it's still quiet, and it's driving down, and it's so funny to see it like that. But it is coming back. Obviously, I'm back at the Pepper Mill doing our show and everything. But we have a lot of entertainers in this town, and it's very hard because we interview them, but we don't know where they're going to work because everything's they haven't got the entertainers back into the hotels or anywhere. I have Tim and Melvin with me. They both rap. They're brothers, actually, the Hendrix Brothers, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Anything close to the Hendrix family?
We're told we're related to Jimi.
You're related to Jimi?
Jimi Hendrix, yeah.
That's wonderful. And what, do you know the direction, or is it
On our
cousins,
dad.
or is it?
Yeah, on our dad's side.
On your father's side?
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful. Do you think that's where you kind of got your talent from?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So both of you rap and both of you sing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
because
much.
raps. I rap, he sing, and then I sing too as well.
Then you sing and he raps?
No, I
Well,
rap.
Oh, you
I
don't
sing-
rap?
I sing most of the time.
You sing most of the time?
Yeah, correct.
And you really, how long have you been doing that? Since
Um,
he was knee-high to a grasshopper, probably.
Yeah, I would say like 4
4 or 5?
4 years old.
Yeah.
I started.
And what about you? You, because your brother, who's the older one? Because you both look the same age.
Well, I'm the older one.
You're the older one. Okay, is he behaving himself?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, I'm surrounded by the most beautiful pictures of the world, and I'm quite sure all of you out there know who all these people are. And of course, me with my intelligence. You both painted these together. I've never heard of an artist doing something together. Do you do one each, or do you both do the same picture? What do you do?
We pretty much do the same one. Like I'll do the person, and he'll do like the backgrounds and the dots. And
I was
stuff
going to say the dots are like this one here, and I'm going to ask who everything is because I don't want you to assume who they all are. So the one in blue behind here,
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
Correct.
You've got a most incredible profile of him.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
Where did you and how did you find the photograph? Because obviously it's done through a photograph, right?
Yeah.
So when you choose the photograph, what goes through your mind in saying, well, that's going to come out really good, and you visualize what it's going to, the end part of it?
It's the energy coming from the photograph.
It's the energy from, wow.
Correct.
I never knew photographs had an energy, but I guess they all do, don't they? Because when you see a photograph, you get all excited and, energized and everything. So what made you put all these little starlets and diamonds sort of all the way around him? And then you've also got the angel halo.
Yeah, it kind of represents his aura and the energy that comes from around.
That comes from it. How do you, because you do the facial, you do the face.
I do the face.
You do the face. So you did the diamonds and all that stuff
Yeah, I
around
do
it.
stuff
So
around it.
how did you get that? How did you visualize that? Was it in the photograph? Because obviously I don't think so.
Some of that is freestyle.
Yeah, we kind of just whatever we feel in the moment.
So whatever you feel in the moment. So you felt that he should have a halo over his head because that's kind of what he sort of went to, wasn't it? That's kind of who he kind
Yeah,
of.
I could relate to his story and his what happened to him.
And what happened to him? What exactly did happen to him?
Oh, he was killed in what was that? L.A. Crenshaw and Slauson.
Crenshaw and
in front of his
Slauson.
marathon store. Yeah.
That was not too long ago, was it?
That was last year, March 31st.
March 31st. I
Right.
remember that quite clearly. And, it's so sad when things like that happen. You have a beautiful talent that kind of, well, it goes up to heaven, so now he's singing in heaven, so now they've got him and we don't have him. But we do have the memories of him. Okay, now next star, we all know, this is, who are these two?
That's Kobe and his daughter.
That's Kobe
Gianna.
and his daughter.
Correct.
And obviously this was done before they both passed away.
It was after. It was.
Oh,
bit
this
after.
was done after that.
Yeah, it was
So
inspired
this
by
was
what
a
happened.
tribute to him,
Correct.
as of him and his daughter in a beautiful, happy moment.
Yeah. That was the day before it happened. They went to a game in
And that's-
L.A. Yeah.
Correct.
So this was the day before.
So
Yeah.
that was an emotional painting to do
Whew,
right
I
there.
just had then
Yeah.
there a game we lost, but that was in sports. I had an up and coming young lady that was also going into sports,
Correct.
like her dad, and I think she followed her dad everywhere, and did the whole thing. Inspiration of, you've got an angel there, and you've got, these. How did you come up with all that?
What would you say?
We just wanted to show that they're still together. in a new transition. They
Yeah,
kind of help the
See?
transition.
Yeah,
You don't ask a question, you don't know what's going on. So you've kept them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did unfortunately die together,
Correct.
but you've still kept them together as of a person and as of how they truly were before this happened.
The closest to their transition.
The
before
transition, yeah, so the transition and everything. How saddened were you on
It was shocking. I never heard a story
Yeah,
like that.
It seemed like something like didn't seem real, unreal.
You're totally unreal. It was like,
Yeah.
what happened and everything. By the way, how old are you both?
I'll be 34 on the 24th.
And I'm 46.
On the 24th?
No.
Just want to check, make sure. Mum was busy at that particular time. 24th of this month?
Yeah, this month.
Yes,
I'll be
okay,
34.
okay. So you're a Virgo? No, you're not a
I'm a
Virgo.
Libra.
You're a Libra. Ah,
Yes.
Libras are wonderful. They balance out.
And I'm
Yeah.
a Gemini.
Oh! What date's your birthday?
June 1st.
June 1st. I'm June 19th. So we have a couple more people sitting here, right? You've got your other, and I got my other sitting here. You're a Libra, so you're going to
Yeah,
balance us
there
out.
you go.
No, he's going to balance us
Definitely.
out.
There you go.
This is why you ask him to do all the talking, because Geminis do all the talking. Zip it,
I feel like you could explain it better than I can.
You can explain it
sometimes.
better, because, but that's wonderful that you trust your brother. They're real brothers, by the way. That's
Yeah.
wonderful that you trust your brother to do that, because both of you are so talented.
Appreciate
This is amazing. To me, it's just like, I can't believe it. It's just incredible. And then, now, who is this young man?
Tupac
Tupac
Shakur.
Shakur.
That's Tupac Shakur. Now, I knew a lot about him in Los Angeles many years ago.
Wow.
So you've given him a look of sort of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
He was a brilliant mind, and he was very ambitious, and he was very outspoken. So I was inspired by his willingness to say what he felt, and he stayed pretty much genuine his entire existence as far as.
Yeah, he did. He was kind of himself all the time. Is that why something happened to him, do you think? Is it because he was so honest and truthful out there?
I just think he was ahead of his time.
And nobody liked it?
Old soul, correct.
He was pretty bold.
Right.
He was a bold person.
Was he bold to people? He wasn't rude.
I would say he was bold to people.
Well, he was trying to balance the Gemini. He was a Gemini too.
Oh, he was a Gemini. Oh my goodness, God. Well, my heart's with you, and your heart is with him too.
Correct. So I related to that.
We relate. So that's how you. So you related to his two people, because we definitely are two people.
Right.
Yeah.
You probably know about, because you
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
his personalities have been up and down.
Yeah.
If you had to say anything, about him, what would you like to say of your thoughts on why you did a painting of him?
I think he was a very
Inspiring.
person that came from the heart, and he always gave the woman the right guidance. And
Women?
Women, yeah. And he also
Now
talked about the
that's
youth
an
too,
up one.
the children. So he was very balanced.
It was very balanced in how the children should be treated and how women should be
Correct.
treated. Do you think women should be treated a little better than what they are
Correct.
in your nationality?
Correct.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yes. Do you think that you should respect women more than you do?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, I have to agree with that 100%, because I've met many African American women, and obviously I talk to them all the time and sort of find out different things, and I always felt that the African man didn't really respect the woman as much as he should, because they are talented. Believe me, they really keep things together.
Yeah.
I
mean,
agree.
it's absolutely amazing. All right, now number 4, the young lady. Isn't she lovely?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
I like them to say it because I don't want to get it wrong. But it is Aaliyah. An amazing young woman. Obviously, all 5 of these people have all actually passed away far too young.
Yeah.
You got her kind of sultry looking, kind of, what were you getting out of this?
Well, she was kind of an angelic soul, and she was pretty much a vibrant soul as well. So
To the two connections
yeah,
going.
yeah. And then there was a playing situation with her, similar to that young Angel with Gianna.
Yes,
so
it was the same kind of situation.
situation, correct.
But
Unexpected.
Unexpected. too.
unexpected, like Patsy Cline, I believe, also obviously a few years ago, many years ago, she also died in a plane. So these plane crashes are pretty disastrous. It's it's so funny. It's definitely 100% the unknown. It's definitely the thing that you just don't think about. You get on a plane, you do whatever you do, unless you don't ever fly.
Right.
But it's something that you really don't expect, and how many times it happens, especially to these two very prominent families. So where did you get this? She is kind of angelic hair and a serious mind, but she was the most beautiful singer. What do we say about her?
She left an impact on the world.
Definitely and she left way too soon. So there was like this emptiness that we all feel when we see her.
So you feel empty. Now you're both very young. You see all this happening, and you decide to take on the art of it. Why?
To continue it in a positive way, a positive direction, like they would have wanted us to.
Yeah, I feel like that's our purpose here on the planet, is to express our talent and our gifts to the world.
Forgetting money.
Yeah, it's not about money for us. It's more
See,
about
it's the
I knew
love.
they were going to say that, because this is the younger generation. A lot of it's not about money, and I couldn't agree with you, more, because a lot of it is to do with talent. A lot of it is what you two have that you're expressing out there, that you're giving to other people. So you're giving these images, these paintings, to all these people to see, and then they reflect in their minds of what it was when they were here. So what would you like to say about the younger generation, what you two have done by bringing this out? Do you think that they should bring that out more often within themselves, rather than just sit back and just play with their little phones all the time?
I think so. I think that's what we're here to be, productive and to build whatever talent we have, to tap into that creative ability.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more.
Because life is here and gone in a flash, so you got to kind of do.
Oh, tell me.
You know.
Don't I know that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
most,
And it goes by so fast.
Right.
It's funny, I sit here and, I'm obviously an older person. I don't deny the fact I'm 39 and just holding a long time. But we'd go away from that one. But, and you look back, and I think when I left home when I was 16 and all that's gone through it and what happened. And do you think that the younger should take more advantage of what their gifts are, or to try to find their gifts?
Yeah, I think so, because what they end up doing is they go down a dark path instead of a.
Well, a lot of them seem to be going down that dark path right
instead
now.
of a light one where you can have more longevity.
So did you study this, both of you studied the same thing? Because two people doing one painting, this has got to go down in history. Truly, and I mean that truly.
Wow.
Because you've both brought something to these paintings that is incredible.
Appreciate
incredible. Now, did you both learn this in school, or is this something you were gifted to?
It's
I would
kind of
say
a
so.
gift, and then combination of just being inspired by other artists and their styles, things.
Yeah,
Yes.
I always enjoyed art class in high school. So.
You liked high school, and did you find that when you were sort of painting and what you were doing in art, it was taking you away from different things that you may be having a hardship in life with?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was coping, it was therapy as well.
And I would say our mom passing away is a big part of it.
Oh, well, hang on a second. I didn't know that. Now, your mother, when did your mother pass away?
2013.
Yep.
2013,
It was,
so-
the exact date was 6/2013 on our very first art show.
6/2013.
It was the day of our first art
Very
show
first art
we had
show.
in Vegas.
Yeah. And we got the call, so we had to use
You
the
had-
emotion of what happened to continue.
To continue,
Her
yeah.
spirit.
So was it a
literally.
sudden death?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was shocking.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know exactly what happened, but they called us because they said they found her in our apartment. So they called us, and
No response.
And she was already passed away.
yeah,
So she just died maybe of a heart attack or something? Something. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
it's a lot for me to process.
It's
so.
a lot of you, yeah, and
Yeah,
also
I'm
to bring
still-
it back
I'm still
up again.
grieving it, yeah.
Well, it's your mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this is it's one of the most important people in your life, your mother and your father, but I think your mother is more important because she actually carried you for those 9 months, and she kind of put you together. And she's kind of, what they go through and everything else. I think it's so you both started this very young, but now this is not the end of the story, and I'm going on a little bit, but they both sing and they both rap. So when do you do that? with the painting?
Mostly in the studio.
Yeah,
Mostly in the
we're-
studio.
We're working on the second album right now, so we're gonna.
So you already have an album out there?
Yeah, we
And
have
what's
one
that
out.
album called?
Just Hendrix Bros. Hendrix
Can-
Bros. It's
Hendrix-
on Spotify.
Hendrix Brothers. It's just called the Hendrix Brothers?
Hendrix Bros.
Hendrix
BROS.
Bros. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on Spotify, iTunes, all the platforms.
And are you both singing together?
On the album, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. When you sing together, do you sing and you rap as of one song?
Yeah, so like he does like the hooks, and I'll do like the verses and the rap, and then I'll kind of mimic a little bit of the singing accents. And
They should be on Voices
Things
of,
like that.
what is it,
Echo.
Voice of the American Voice or something, whatever that program's called. Have you been on that yet?
No, we
Well,
haven't.
you should try to get on that program. You probably win. I mean, I don't know how you sound, but if you've got records or CDs or whatever they call them these days out there, so you're working on your next one.
Yeah, second
Correct.
one.
What sort of songs do you, or what do you kind of put together? Are they rapping? Because I know rapping always has a story, and usually it's a story of, maybe of your mother, or a story of where you grew up, and a story of good times and hard times and escaping.
I would say soulful. I try to focus on keeping it soulful,
and motivational and therapeutic as well.
Inspirational.
And healing.
Motivational.
inspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know, it's so funny talking to both of them, and you're definitely the quiet one. I was married to a Libra for 29 years, so I know a little
So you
bit
know.
about Libras. Yes, I
Okay.
know. They're methodical. They've got the greatest. Your figures probably math. Are you good at math?
Yeah, he's good
I
at
am.
that.
Yeah, I am.
He's good. He doesn't want to say it, but he's good. I know that
He's
because they
better than
are.
me.
They're better. No, Geminis are hopeless at everything except entertaining and singing and out there and doing anything but being in school.
Correct.
They don't like that. Sitting, they have to sit tight for all those hours. They don't like that.
No.
No, but you don't mind it because you kind of concentrate and you get into it. They get involved into what they're doing. So you two must get on really well because I know the situation. So it must be really pretty cool. So when you go out, have you sang anywhere in the city here? And
We have. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not as much as I want to, but I have.
so what's holding you back?
Um,
Producers?
I would just say I
Agent?
want to travel. I really want to travel now. I want to go more places around the
If
world.
you want to go to Europe, and I've said this before, and
Yeah,
I
that's
still
one place
don't-
I do wanna
I don't
visit.
know why, but there's a big contact in Germany. They seem to love people in the music business, singers and writers. They seem to love them in Germany. I don't know why, but a lot of people in the music industry gravitate there to get that opening of getting out.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's how it was with Jimmy. Jimmy didn't really get recognized until he moved to London.
London, yeah.
Really?
In the United States, they didn't really.
They didn't really recognize Jimi
They
Hendrix
didn't
at that
notice
time.
his ability. Yeah.
And so, what gave him the inkling to move? I mean, to get out there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I
Because he
think-
must have been pretty young when he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He died at 27.
I was going to say, because he died young anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, what would you like to tell the younger generation of growing up in sort of the environment we're growing up? We've got the COVID going, we've got the marches going, we've got all these different racism things going. I don't understand half of them. What is your opinion of all that, and what do you think? They're both.
For me, it's not about the race. It's all about the unity, and it's about finding ways to build more bridges instead of burning bridges, to creating stability for resources. Because as you see, when we get in a situation, it's not about color. It's about, do we eat? Do we have water to drink?
I think that's
do we have
you
childcare?
hit it right on the
things
head.
like that. So
It's nothing to do with colour. None of us choose to be what colour we are born, by the way. So
Correct.
all understand that. And I also think, we are treated how we treat other people too. And I think that needs to be clarified a little bit, not so much of the angry side,
Correct.
but maybe a little bit more of the communication side. I think that might be your opinion.
I would say everything is cause and effect. So I think the energy we put out, we're gonna get back.
Got the energy get back. Yeah, that's
that's
true.
right.
You know something, it's that simple. You put out, whatever you put out, you get back.
Right.
If you smile at somebody, normally you get a smile back. But
Yeah.
if you just look at them like you don't want to know them, well, they're going to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we sort of do, we copy each other. So you would like to see sort of more togetherness
yeah,
spread.
more accountability, transparency, and solutions.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
because we're all human.
Right.
We're all, we all live in a house and we all pay electric bills and gas bills and car bills and all this. So we all have the same thing. Some people have a bicycle, some people have a car.
Right.
Some people have 6 cars, some people have 2 cars. But it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
What's your next step? You've got all these beautiful. What are you going to do with these paintings, by the way? You have an exhibition.
Gallery.
It's part of our gallery.
Now, where's your gallery? Oh, tell them where your gallery is, and they can come down and see you.
Right now it's at our home. We don't
that's
really
fine.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we don't have an actual
But
location.
can they come to your home, to the gallery?
If they're really interested, they could inbox us.
Yeah.
They can inbox you. How do they get to you?
Everything is Hendrix Bros. Hendrix Bros.
Okay, so that's all you have to know. That's amazing. Absolutely wonderful. I wish, but I can't say where you're going to be singing next or performing next, because nobody knows. So we don't know what's going on. But you do live in Vegas.
Yeah, we do.
And you love it here.
Yeah, I do.
And you're doing well.
Yeah.
And I think if there's anybody out there that would like to put these in their gallery or as an exhibition, I think should actually do that. And you can reach them also through Vegas Live with Ninon, and we'll help you how to get that done, because these should definitely be out there. I like them. Are you going to frame them or keep them unframed?
We let the customer decide what they want to do.
What they want to do, but they're great unframed. I have to say,
yeah.
I like them not framed. They're absolutely fabulous. But anybody out there, I mean, this to me is absolutely amazing. You've got each one exactly who they are. How did you get that?
It's just
natural ability.
natural ability, and just kind of tuning into the essence of the person. And
So you tune in, you get into their soul.
Play their music.
You get into their and you play the.
and play the music. To
Watch
get
the
the vibe.
So
documentary.
you do it. So this is like an actor. You know, when an actor has to do a variety, they have to do a
Yeah,
part.
tune into the person.
You tune into that, but you become that person. So you become that person, and this is what happens. Absolutely amazing. Tom and Tim and Melvin. Absolutely amazing. They're wonderful. Don't forget to look them up there where you are, and see if you can do anything with these paintings, because they should be out there. Everybody should see them because they're so accurate as to their faces. I'm amazed by it all. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being my guest. You're absolutely amazing. It is absolutely wonderful. Don't forget to subscribe. Go to the YouTube and subscribe, and we'll be right back with our next guest. Take care. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up, and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.